talking. Okay.
Yeah, so what? Let's talk about these jealous females, though.
Let's see. Okay, let's talk about it, y'all. It's
talk about it.
1:14 a.m.
Right. Let's talk about these jealous females. Jump into that.
Jealous females, I think, is definitely a thing.
Right. Why are they jealous of you?
Why would females be jealous of me? I resort everything just not being healed. And I'm not trying to be, I'll be sincere about that.
Okay, they're not healed. Beyond that, so
because I can take it. Listen, I can tell you what parts of them they not healed at.
Okay,
from my perspective, anyway.
So the root of it is not them not being healed. So
let me tell you. And the reason why I say this because just because somebody is jealous of you does not mean that they want to be jealous of you. That's deep, ain't it? And it took me a long time to get there,
Let's talk
to
about
understand that. Yeah, okay. Because feelings are feelings, and just because we feel that way, just that doesn't mean we want to feel that way. You do got to acknowledge it. Because I've been in circumstances to where I've connected with people that were it was a good connection. However, I think just jealousy is like any other energy. Jealousy, whatever, energy don't lie. Mm-hmm. I think, some people that comes from, again, not being healed and not knowing certain parts of yourself, or maybe just certain parts of yourself not being revealed to you, I guess, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, just because somebody's jealous of you doesn't mean that they want to be jealous of you.
Right. So why is it you feel like, particularly with, I'm not saying that guys don't go through this.
Do guys ever go through that though, really? Sometimes?
Yeah, it's different though.
Much different than females.
It's different imagine. Because dudes all like that. As much as I've heard women say, how it maybe even, something simple as appearance. You walk into a store, place, whatever, how women may start dissecting, look at her, this, or whatever, judging you maybe on your bag or whatever.
Right, just got something to fucking say.
Guys do the same thing.
Really?
It's just more subtle because of pride and ego. You know what I'm saying? And so, one of the reasons why guys like certain sneakers, they might like them for themselves, but also because other niggas gonna be looking. It's really true. Listen, you buy certain sneakers, whatever, they be like, for niggas be like, oh, those, you know what I'm saying? And so, guys won't admit that. But it's really, you know what I'm saying? It's
we
really
all
like
want
a small
love,
flex.
We all want compliments.
Right.
We just.
But what I'm saying is, guys won't even admit that. They won't admit that, I need that attention.
It's sad.
Even if it's from other guys. Because that's what it really, not saying that guys don't want it from the women.
Right, but it's deeper than that. Yeah. We all want validations, like we human. Right. We set up to desire connection.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
And then sometimes when whatever the circumstances, guys can become jealous, but it's not shown as much. It comes by in different ways, but for the women, what is y'all jealousy like? You know what I mean? Where have you received jealousy from?
What have I received jealousy from? Mm-hmm. What do you mean? Are you saying as far as people? What characteristics of myself?
What are they jealous of that you assume? How have you seen that jealousy conveyed through how they interact with you, etc.?
I would say my creativity. Okay. I feel a lot of jealousy and envy towards my creativity.
Okay.
And I think I didn't even really know that was a thing. I honestly thought we were all creative. I think we are all creative. I mean, shit, I'm not in your head, you're not in my head, so it's like, how are we not all creative? When I was working in daycares, I would get that a lot. And I was like in my early 20s, doing the motherfucking thing. When I tell you the kids love me, parents love me, directors love me, everybody just love me. You feel me?
Okay.
And I think putting it in their perspective, I can see how I tend to outshine a lot of people. Okay. Again, like I said in the beginning of the interview, just making people feel this small without even having the intention of doing so. I know at that point it would be like older ladies. I'm saying like ladies in their 40s. One co-teacher I had, she was 50 plus, and I'm talking like motherfuckers be hating. Mm-hmm. They was always hating on the young teacher that the kids love, and it was just like just weird shit. And like I said, I didn't really know that's what it was. Like, I come from I guess you can say very humble, like, you know, just being, not my daddy. He ain't too humble. My mom is, you know, fairly humble. So right. I wasn't so stuck on, I didn't grow up thinking that people were jealous of me and that I was better than other people. I grew up raised in thinking that we all have the same capabilities. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Which I kind of do feel like fucked me up a little bit in the long run, because I was very naive and very just unable to just realize and just pinpoint that that's just what the fuck it is. Some people is just flat out hating. Mm-hmm. And it took me a long time to get there, because I even struggled with like, well, damn, how that's gonna make me look? Who am I to say that I got these amount of people, or I got anybody, or just somebody hating on me in general? Mm-hmm. And when all actuality, that's just what the fuck it is. I don't know. I can't, pinpoint or take on their responsibility for their jealousy, but that's just what it was.
Sometimes I wonder is with certain, I guess certain circumstances with people, is it jealousy or just are you perceiving them to be jealous? Like, I used to talk to this girl, right?
And that's definitely a thing too.
Right. I used to talk to this girl, and physically, like, awesome. Like, she had a nice body. But she used to always complain about people jealous of her. And I'm like, are they really jealous of you?
So what?
I'm not saying that they couldn't be, but I'm just saying, like, where are you really feeling the jealousy?
No, and that's a real thing though, because like, I don't know, coming from her perspective, like, cause me, I can always say like I was never the type to say anybody was jealous of me over physical attributes. That's right. One thing I can say. Like, it was never like, oh yeah, girl, I look better than you. Like, I was never really like the on the scene type of person like that anyway. Like, right. I guess I just was never really too into that. Like, I was never like, oh yeah, I might shape better than yours, I dress better. Like, I just always been me, content with me. Like, that's literally just how I was raised as a child. I didn't need validation from other people. Right. I think it just more so came from me just knowing in my heart that it took me a long time, Peter, to accept that people were envious, or that jealousy and envy was even a thing. Because again, I was not raised like that. Mm-hmm. I was raised that if it was something that you like in somebody, that you see in somebody else, that motivates you, that inspires you, and then it's like, I guess I kind of had everything. Like, my mom is literally the GOAT. Like, she uplifts women genuinely. She doesn't. It's a confidence thing. I think that's probably another thing that people are jealous of too, which mm-hmm. I don't understand why, because they'll be surprised if they knew how much I struggle with my confidence. Mm-hmm. So I don't really understand. I don't know. But I also know it's a them thing too, because I know I'm not no better than nobody to where they can't be the same way. Right. If that makes sense. But right. I've had conversations with people, and people tell me like, Tara, it's really not as easy as you make it seem. Like, people don't have it as natural as you. I've really had to sit and have conversations with people like this, right. Where they've had to explain to me, like, it's just certain things that I carry that everybody doesn't have. Right. So, right. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely weird. Yeah. Because I didn't want to accept that. Like, mm-hmm. Because I remember it starting in daycare. And I was just like, these are all older people. No, when I was working in daycare, because I remember even talking to my mom about it. I'm like, girl, like, my boss, like, people is just feeling, I don't know what it is. And I remember telling my mom, like, no, I can't say that. I can't say that these people at this job is jealous of me. Like, and I'm saying, like, I'm carrying on the guilt of other motherfuckers putting out their energy of being jealous of me. And it's like, no, fuck that.
Right.
Like, and it's like people, they may not be aware that that's the energy that they putting out. I just know I don't carry myself in a way to where I know I want people to be jealous of me. It takes a lot for me to even acknowledge that, because I try to always brush it off. Okay. But energy don't lie. I can't keep acting like people is not putting this out, or, you know, just doing certain stuff.
Right.
Like, I even got called into the work office one time for this this lady was like, right. She came in, gave the kids candy today, and that wasn't a part of the plan. And I was really like, P, yeah. And at that point, I was just like, that's when I realized, because I'm like, is it about the candy? Like, for one, bitch, I didn't know I had to go tell you where I put my money at and if I'm going to do something for my kids the next day.
Right.
Basically, and like I said, it came to me feeling like she just must have thought I was outshining her. I was getting too much love. I'm just a naturally vibrant person. Like, people like me, people cling to me, and everybody don't like that.
Right.
And then the thing is, I don't have to do nothing for people to like me. I'm just really be myself. I think that's the thing that fuck people up. They can see that it's just a natural connection.
Yeah.
Because I never do anything to get people attention.
I can understand
like,
that totally.
I'm just a fucking vibe.
Right.
I'm really just like that.
Okay.
And it's a blessing in the curse. Well, I'm not even going to say it's a curse, but...
Yeah, I know what you mean.
People really don't understand, like, the guilt that I carried for having such great energy. I didn't even know what the fuck that was before I even knew what any of this stuff was. I just knew certain people would get around me, and it just would be off.
Right.
And that's just because they...
Yeah, I totally understand. It happens. It happens like,
and I carried their guilt for so long, because I'm like, well, what is it about me? Why should I? Because when you look like, why should I apologize for being a happy and a vibrant person?
Right.
I should not have to apologize for that.
Mm-hmm.
And for so long, I did. I'm not going to say I apologized for it, but I wasn't fully embracing and owning my happy, because I'm around motherfuckers that's unhealed.
Mm-hmm. And unhappy.
Right. And it's like, yes, I'm stupid down to be like them, when it's like, no. Like, I really had to build the confidence, and it's like, no, motherfuckers is jealous, and that's just what it is. Right. And I'm still not even comfortable, like, 100% saying that to this day. However, I also understand that that's just what it is. You know? Mm-hmm. And it's sad. It's real sad. Because I don't think a lot of people are so self-aware. And then it's like, you know, people so quick to say, I got haters. And I was never one of those, like, never ask for these people. Never ask for haters. Yeah. I want everybody to like. Like, I can be one of those people that keeping it real. Like, I want people to like me. And not in the way that I need them to like me. It's just, why would I want people to dislike me?
Right.
If I can have people like me, why would, you know?
I'm kind of like the same way.
Yeah, so it's like, no, I really don't want nobody. I don't want y'all to hate them. Especially when y'all can have the same type of energy. Just train yourself up and have the discipline that I have. It's not that hard.
Right.
Motherfuckers be hating, boy.
Word.
It is sad. Y'all, please don't go out sad like that. I am a very lovable person. Just love me. I will love you back. Like, just don't be no fucking hater.
Right.
Don't be no hating ass bitch. Please. Please.
Word.
Yeah.
I feel you.
We just got to do the inner work and heal, so that we are self-aware, so that we, you know, are able to identify when we pick up these feelings of envy. And we got to keep it real with ourselves. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, if we are really feeling that way.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Where's the wisdom from Mr. Shaterra?
Don't be a hater.
Right. Don't be a hater tonight. And be self-aware.
Do the inner work and heal, so you don't have to be a hater. That should be the tag.
Ooh.
That was great, y'all.
High five.
No. COVID. No, when is this shit gonna be over though?
Never.
Like, for real. It's never gonna be over.
That's it. It's game time. Like, you know, if you think it's bad now, wait. Because it ain't going nowhere. Life has changed for us, you know.
Indefinitely.
Yeah.
What do we do, guys? What do we do?
Yeah.
I hope everybody's staying safe, though.
Please stay safe. You know, wear your mask while you're out in public. Even though I kind of feel like it's a waste but still wear your mask.
I be getting their asses together.
I'm saying I wear a mask. I'm just saying that, you know, when you think about this whole COVID thing and everything, it really does not make sense the way we are handling.
What don't make sense?
No, what I'm saying is, like, I worked in the healthcare field for 7 years.
Oh, well, teach us something. What they do? They telling us something wrong, Pete.
No, somewhat. And so, listen.
Okay, well, school me.
I've been in environments where there is what they call superbugs, airborne diseases, and things like that. For one, coronavirus is not airborne. That does not mean that it can't be transferred through the air. Mm-hmm. So yes, it can come through, like, you know, spitting and different things like that, but it's not airborne. If it was airborne, then we all would be dead right now. Because if it's in the air, that means it's very small particles, and it's out here. You're gonna breathe it in,
and the air is.
But the particles of the coronavirus are heavier, so they're gonna drop and hit the floor. So if anything, you wearing shoes all over your house or something like that may make you more susceptible to those particles. Are gonna drop to the floor, so you walking all over your house from being in the store or other things will help transfer those particles or whatever to your house possibly. But wearing a mask or being 6 feet away is not really doing anything, because for one, most people aren't going to the stores and talking and spitting everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, it helps when people wearing masks, you know, they cough or whatever. You know, if they have it, then they're not going out. But I also think of it like this. You start to have to assume that everyone has it, and everyone does have it, and people that may have it, if it's in the early stages, I don't even know if they transferring it like that. Maybe, I don't know.
I ain't even.
Because I'm not a health
research.
Not a health official. I'm just saying. But if people are sick, I'm assuming they're gonna be in the house, unless they have it and just don't know it and just hasn't hit them yet. But wearing the mask,
right, and that's any type of sickness, right? Like, who goes out if they not feeling good?
Right. So it's kind of weird that everyone is like, "Oh, stay 6 feet away from me." You know, wear your mask. I get the mask thing because, like I said, people do cough. But if you going in places where you have your mask, you have gloves on it. Gloves is the worst thing, honestly, because when you have gloves on, because like I said, I worked in the hospital. You have gloves on, you just touching everything. You're not
changing the gloves in between. It's one point that's like a set. That's hand.
Exactly.
So
if you wear gloves out in public, that's like the worst thing. Because even if you have just your raw hands out, at least you're thinking like, oh, I need to sanitize. So you're more conscious of what you touch, and you more careful. Gloves,
you think you just protected the whole damn day.
Right. But also you spreading everywhere else.
Right. No, that's
so this is like the worst thing. So like, I know y'all thinking it's good, but it's really not good.
They look dumb as hell.
It's the worst. It's really the worst. But I just hope that everyone stays safe.
Y'all, whatever.
You know what I'm saying? Be smart when you're going out there.
And your beliefs.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you need to use some sanitizer before you go, just in case. No, you good. I spray it down like every time someone come over. I spray down, the antibacterial.
Yeah, as you should.
You know what I mean?
As you should. I'm not offended. Do your thing. You're supposed to spray it down to here. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Well, look, Shaterra, thank you.
Yes, let's wrap this up, y'all.
Thank you for coming. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for having me.
What I'm saying?
We talked about what all we talk about tonight?
Everything. Make sure you go subscribe to her channel.
Yes.
Shaterra on YouTube. Also No Fluff TV. Support everything she got going on. Listen, man, all it takes is a like or a share. That's all it takes. Even if you don't want to share it, just like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it helps. Because it does help. When I say help, meaning other people see what other people like.
Right, and I appreciate that too, but don't like my shit if you don't like what I'm saying. I don't need no fake love. I don't need none of that fake ass shit. I only like it if you like it.
Right.
I get what you saying too. Like, this does go. But
no, I know you're right. I agree with that too.
Like,
we don't want no fake love.
Don't need it.
Whoever gonna rock with us, gonna rock with us.
And we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. We love
y'all
so much. So yeah, any last words?
Nope. Let's see. It is
time to go.
The Lionsgate 8-8.
Yeah.
All right, really good day, good vibes. I'm thankful. So yeah. All is well. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Have a good one.